Good morning, VC. Little VC cheer here. I am Chad. I'm back with a update video, a huge one. I have been busy lately. Haven't had a chance to make videos. I have been trying to keep up with some people's videos, and I participate in the Facebook page and stuff quite a bit 'cause it's easy because I have my phone with me. But I've been behind on making videos just because busy with life. When you're married with children, or a child, just have one. We stay busy with doing all kinds of activities and doing stuff, and so by the time I get a chance to make a video, it's midnight, and I a lot of times just don't feel like making a video. So anyway, I want to start off by saying thank you to the new and old subscribers. I'm sorry I'm not very consistent on videos lately. Thank you for all the comments and everything. I appreciate them, and I read every single one of them. But as you know, I'm terrible at commenting back. Like I said, I do read them. I just don't comment back just because I don't know. I do sometimes I don't. So, but please continue to leave comments. I do enjoy them. And anyway, let's see where to start. I will probably just make a video normally like once a month, just for the fact of time. I just don't have time right now to make them a little, any sooner than that. But I'll see what I can do. So the stack of vinyl I have to show is a little out of hand. So I'll go through them quickly. I'll just kind of share where I got some of them, a little bit about them, and we'll move right along. I'm trying to make this in one video because I do have some vinyl to show. I am back in the CC, that's right, the cassette community. I picked up some cassettes, and I picked up a ton of CDs recently, here and there, but nothing too exciting. I'll probably just show one CD that I picked up and kind of wrap the video up with that. Anyway, let's go back over a month ago, probably. Chris Fitzy72 had messaged me or something and said he picked up this record at half price, super cheap. He was pretty excited to get it. Well, it wasn't like a week or two later. He headed up. He was like, he wanted to sell it, and I was like, this is a grail for me, absolute grail. I have been looking for it forever on vinyl, and so we worked out a deal. He made a little money. I got a grail, so very excited. And that record is the first Danzig record. I am a huge Danzig fan. I'm a big fan of Misfits and Sam Hain, but Danzig is definitely my favorite band that Glenn's involved in. And I love this album. This is probably one of my favorite Danzig albums anyway. A really nice gatefold. Oh, fold this way. There's the whole album. In really nice shape. He found this at Half Price Books, which I frequent a lot, the Half Price Books, and hadn't come across the Danzig one before, so this was really cool. Had the nice sleeve, and then the vinyl, which is in just great shape. And it's honestly, I actually think the vinyl on my stereo sounds better than the CD on my stereo does. So I don't know. I guess I don't know what the difference is, but it really sounds good. And he also threw in a backstage pass for the Manson Alice Cooper show. For some reason, I've been collecting these. I don't ever go backstage. Never really been backstage at many shows, but I do like these. They always have cool pictures, and so I collect them if people have them to give. And I'm in the process of maybe getting like a cool framed thing, and I'll have them all kind of collaged in there because I got cool pictures and stuff on there. So if anybody has any that they don't want or whatever and want to donate them to me, I will take them. So anyway, thank you, Chris, very, very much. Like I said, it worked out great. He made a little money. I got a grail, so very cool. All right, next up, probably about a month ago, Gary, a.k.a. Elbow Sausage, a.k.a. Paul Manley, had a contest. Probably one of my favorite contests to do, actually. He had, like, I think it was 10 songs, and he kind of merged them together, and you had to name the artist in the song. And then you got entered into the drawing for the prize. Well, I won. So, what I won was 3 records. I got the Revolting Cocks. Come have a fun time with. Oh, sorry. It's Let's Get Physical. Actually, it's a single, 12-inch single. And then I got Flipper Love. And I got Autograph. That's the stuff. So, Gary, again, congratulations on your 200 subs, and thank you very much for the winnings on the contest. Alright, moving right along. Probably 3 weeks ago, I think I contacted, I don't even remember how it started. Anyway, Chris, Fitzy, Nathan, and Gary, and I, let's see, yes, got together, did a little record digging, and went to Doc's. And then afterwards, Chris had to leave a little early, so Gary and Nathan and I went over and had some tacos afterwards. You know, that's kind of our tradition thing. So anyway, we had a great time doing some digging and picked up some really awesome stuff. Actually, I'll say that for a minute. And my cousin went with me also. And before we hit Doc's and met up with those guys, my cousin and I hit a half-price books and picked up some stuff. First thing was Black Sabbath Greatest Hits. That was kind of cool to find. Another one for the 80s metal collection, Dawkins Tooth and Nail. And we were, my cousin and I kind of started on each end and kind of worked to the middle or whatever, and he came across this and he knew instantly I'd want this, and it's the Cramps. And it's I believe it's a live, I haven't listened to it yet, it's a live record, and it may be a bootleg, I'm not for sure. I like the Cramps, but I'm not real familiar with a lot of their history and a lot of their records, but I could not pass up a Cramps record, so. And then, let's see. And then I picked, this was a Doc's purchase. This is for the Wasp collection, Live in the Raw. And this was actually still in the shrink wrap. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, had the nice sleeve. All the collage pictures. I think now the half price and Doc's purchase are kind of mixed in this stack. I didn't really sort through them this morning, so I just knew I had a few minutes here to make a video, so I was like, I am going to shoot one. So, all right, the next 4 records I got in half price. After we had lunch and everything, Nathan and Gary went their ways, and my cousin and I hit one more half price before we headed back to town, and it worked out good because there was some really cool stuff. I got to the B section and found some cool Bowie stuff I've been looking for. I only have a couple Bowie records, but I'd like to get all of his in the collection, and so I picked up David Bowie. This is the Ziggy Stardust, and these were all $5.99, and they are mint. I mean, the vinyl's mint, the records are mint, so very excited to get these. This is Low. Heroes. And one of my favorites so far is the Space Oddity. Alright, moving along. I have been kind of on a Pink Floyd thing lately, and so I've been trying to pick up Pink Floyd records as I come across them, and I found this one at Doc's. This is Atom Heart Mother, and I haven't had a chance to spin this one yet. I think it's it's a gatefold. Also found David Gilmour's self-titled. And And let's see, that same day I found this one at a half price. It's Pink Floyd's A Collection of Great Dance Songs. And as we were getting ready to leave Doc's that day, I was kind of making a final walkthrough, and I just happened to come across this. And this is a soundtrack to probably my favorite show from the 70s, and that's Sanford and Son. So I had to pick that up. And this one, no, it's still not on the string. Never mind. But anyway, very cool to have that. This would be another half-price pickup. The Footloose soundtrack to the original Footloose movie, not the remake, which I have not seen, nor do I want to see. I remember when this movie came out. It was actually my second or third cassette tape to ever purchase, and it was the soundtrack to this. I actually love this movie, and so to find it on vinyl. And I think, actually, I either had this on vinyl for a while back, or I may still do, but for the price, I couldn't not pick it up. So, let's see, I picked up another copy of Open Up and Say Ah by Poison. I still want to find a copy on vinyl that has the full picture, the uncensored one. I have the CD, and I think I have another copy of this also, but this was $3.99. I couldn't pass it up. So another good purchase was Kingdom Come, another 80s band, which actually was like an 80s band version of Led Zeppelin, because they really sounded a lot like Led Zeppelin, I think. So anyway, there's that one. Picked up Rat Out of the Cellar. This was still in the shrink. Picked up Kix. Blow My Fuse. Got a band called Angel. This is White Hot. I have seen this several times when I go to half price and stuff, and I always pass it up, but I decided this time I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and give it a spin and see what I think. And I'll let you know after I hear it, after I get a chance to listen to it. I haven't had a chance to listen to this one yet. What else? Okay. I'm not a huge fan of punk rock necessarily. Not many. I mean, I like some, but not a lot. But I am a big fan of this guy, and that's G.G. Allin and the Murder Junkies. Found this one at Doc's, and this is just a live record. And if you're not familiar with G.G. Allin and the Murder Junkies, check it out on YouTube. It'd be better just to see it than me try to explain it. He's actually passed away, died in '93, but the Murder Junkies, his band, still tours with a different vocalist. And this is actually their newest album they put out, which is A Killing Tradition, the Murder Junkies. I really like the artwork on this one. This is kind of cool looking. Alright. Oh, this was really cool. When I was heading to Fort Worth the day to meet with Chris and everybody, and when I was getting to town, I had missed a phone call, and it was Chris, so I called him back, and he said it was at half price, and said that there was a copy of this record sealed. It was the new, it was a reissue of this record. Excuse me, and wondered if I wanted it. I wanted the record, but I had kind of a budget I had to stay in that day, and I was like, well, I might get it at the end of the day. It just depends on how much I spend other places. And so he did the nice thing, and he hid it behind some other records for me. And by the end of the day, I still had plenty of money, so I was able to pick it up. So thank you to Chris for doing that for me. And that is Marilyn Manson's Mechanical Animals. And it was weird because it was actually, it was sealed and shrink wrapped, so it looked like one record, but it's actually two different covers, two different records. It's got the nice custom labels, 180 gram reissue. Got the Coma White. And this sounds amazing on vinyl. Really good. It actually has an insert in each one of the records. Here's the other record. I know a lot of people aren't big Manson fans, and that's fine. He's one of those people I've listened to since he came out, since I discovered him back in '93, I think. And custom labels on this one. And, you know, I don't take him too serious. He's a lot of fun. I think he's a good entertainer. And, of course, you know, he gets everybody all shook up and, you know, crazy about what he says and what he does. But that's what rock and roll's about. So, I have no problem there. Alright. Doing pretty good on time here. Let's see what the next... Okay. The rest of these in this stack here... I have a friend here in town, and she's a big garage sale girl. You know, goes to garage sales a lot and stuff, and she knows I'm always into vinyl. So if she ever sees any, she always will send me a text, tell me where the garage sale is here in town, and you know if they have vinyl and stuff. And so, Friday, this past Friday, she had texted me and said she was at a garage sale, and there was just boxes and boxes of vinyl. So she took a picture, sent it to me, and told me where the address was. And so on my lunch break Friday, I went. That I'll thumb through it and just kind of see if there's anything worth, you know, going back for or what they had. Well, pretty much it was all crap. I've never seen so many church records and Barry Manilow and I don't know, stuff like that. Stuff I'm totally not interested in at all. But amongst all that stuff, they had these records that were kind of stuck in the middle of some of this stuff. So, anyway, there was some good stuff in there. This record I've been looking for I don't know how long. And I was going through this box. Most of it was like gospel records and stuff like that. But you never know what's in the middle, that kind of stuff. And here it was. And it's the Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Very excited to find this. I paid 50 cents for it. It still had the shrink on it when I bought it, but the shrink was pretty nasty, so I took it off. The record has a little bit of damage, and the vinyl's a little scratched, but I cleaned it, and it plays just fine. So, for 50 cents in the middle of a bunch of gospel records, hey, that is awesome. Let's see what else they had. Picked up, actually, Pink Floyd while I was there. Momentary Lapse of Reason. That was in the bin. This was a little more than 50 cents, but still pretty good price. I've heard several people talk about this next artist or person in the VC. I think Sarah in Sweden has showed some stuff, and this one was 50 cents in the middle, so I thought I'd give it a try and see how it is. This is Nilsson Schmilsson. If anybody has any information on this person or likes certain stuff by him, please leave a comment and let me know what you think. The stuff I picked up Friday I haven't listened to because I just haven't had time yet, but I plan on listening to it today because I have the day off, so we'll give stuff a spin and see. Oddly enough, as a metal guy I am, I do like other stuff every now and then, and I'm a big fan of the Mamas and the Papas, and so I found a copy of Mama Cass, one of her solo records. Picked this one up for 50 cents at the garage sale. It's Alice Cooper's $1 Billion Babies. And I already have one or two other copies of this. But this was actually in really good shape. And still has the poster. Which is also in really good shape. So, and I think the vinyl's in pretty good shape on this one. So if anybody actually needs a copy of this with the poster, let me know. I'll trade you something for it. It's not a big deal. But I just couldn't pass that up for 50 cents because I know some people are looking for the ones with the poster. And I already have one or two copies with the poster. So, anyway, up for grabs if anybody's interested. And then I also found another Pink Floyd record when I was there. It's Animals. And I picked this up at the garage sale. But I picked the CD up, 3 weeks ago when I was in Fort Worth. I found it at half price for a couple of bucks. So, got the CD and now the vinyl. And the last piece of vinyl, last but not least, is a new copy of Derek. Copy of Nice. And This was on a really cool yellow vinyl, if you haven't already seen it. And if you don't have a copy, go over to Derek's page and order you a copy, because it's a really good record. I haven't had a chance to finish the whole thing. I only got part of it listened to, but very, very good. Very, very good. Real quick, I'll do a CC update. I wasn't going to collect... I got rid of my cassettes, most of my cassettes, about a year ago. Well, we were at Doc's a couple of weeks ago. I started coming across some cassettes, and I was like, they're really good ones, and so I picked them up. So we're back in the CC, so I'll be picking them up and trading and that kind of stuff with people. So picked up a copy of Veins, No Respect. This one was a really cool one. This is Candlemass, Tales of Creation. This tape, I remember when in 1990 actually, when this came out, a friend of mine had this cassette, and I had made a copy of it and listened to it over and over. It was my introduction to like death metal and stuff. And this is Combat Earache presents Grind Crusher. And I've always wanted the cassette, the actual cassette. I never have come across it. And I came across it, so I had to buy it. It has stuff like Napalm Death, Godflesh, Morbid Angel, who else do we have? Entombed, Bolt Thrower. So it's pretty cool death metal on there. Picked up a copy of Rigor Mortis. And they are actually, I believe, from the Fort Worth area here. They were kind of a thrashy band or whatever. So, and if I'm correct, the singer, I believe, of this band is actually the lead singer for War Beast, which is on Phil Anselmo's label, which I've showed that record a while back. And the guitar player used to be, which passed away not too long ago, was played guitar for here, and then he also played for Ministry. So that's kind of cool. This is the cassette that I actually found that made me decide to buy more cassettes, which is the Best of Hawkwind. Nathan and some of the other ones are always talking about Hawkwind, and you know, I've heard them in passing and maybe heard a song here and there, and once I've heard some of the music, I know I've heard the music, but never really have purchased anything. Well, I found this, and it is awesome. In fact, I don't come across Hawkwind very often on any format, so I actually broke down and been downloading from iTunes some of the records just so I'd have them. So, but anyway, very cool. Really getting into Hawkwind. So, feel free to let me know if you're a Hawkwind fan, what albums you like. 'Cause like I said, I'm just downloading some songs, some stuff right now from iTunes. If you've got a favorite album or whatever, please let me know, and I'll check that one out. The next two are almost like Grail cassettes because they are awesome. One of my favorite artists. This is King Diamond, The Eye. And this one is really cool. It's the single King Diamond, The Family Ghost. So I had to pick that up. So anyway, LJ, the rest of you that are collect cassettes, I'm back in. So I will try to make a vinyl video and then do the cassette updates as I get the cassettes, and try to keep it a little separate maybe next time. But I was trying to get this all in one video because I do have time right now. Also, show one CD real quick. Picked up the new Devil Driver, and it's called Winter Kills. Killer CD. I cannot recommend it enough if you're into the Devil Driver and that kind of style of heavy music. This one's actually a really nice one. Has the CD, has a really cool book, and a DVD of live footage. Really good, really good. One other thing I want to show real quick. Like I said, I bought a bunch of CDs. Like, not really showing them all, but this is another one. This is Huntress Starbound Beast. Man, this CD is absolutely killer. So, the Huntress and the Devil Driver have been in heavy rotation in the car lately. So, both of them really good. The Huntress has got a female vocalist, and she wails on this. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I apologize for the update being so far between. And like I said, I picked up some other stuff, but I need to get this shown so I can kind of somewhat file it into my collection here. I'm hoping in the next couple of months, maybe around Christmas, maybe, I'm going to finally get an IKEA shelf, because I have records stacked up everywhere in this room. So I need to get them organized, and they're not really alphabetized in here. I just kind of have them kind of by what they are, like 80s metal and that kind of stuff somewhat. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'll try to make a video more often than every once a month, but like I said, right now with my son at school and doing activities and working and all that kind of stuff, it's just been kind of busy. So I'll do what I can. So anyway, thanks everybody, and I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk to you later.